God tests the heart of man. The following passages of Scripture speak about the Lord testing our hearts. The natural man resents God for testing his heart with trials and weaknesses. The spiritual man rejoices, knowing that the testing of our faith creates our character. Each of us can pass the test if we surrender to Him.
1 Samuel chapter 16. But the Lord said to Samuel, "Do not look at his appearance or at his physical stature, because I have refused him. For the Lord does not see as man sees. For man looks at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart." Proverbs chapter 15. The eyes of the Lord are in every place, keeping watch on the evil and the good. Deuteronomy chapter 8. And you shall remember that the Lord your God led you all the way these 40 years in the wilderness, to humble you and test you, to know what was in your heart, whether you would keep his commandments or not.
Jeremiah chapter 17. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? I, the Lord, search the heart. I test the mind, even to give every man according to his ways, according to the fruit of his doings.
1 Chronicles chapter 29. I know also, my God, that you test the heart, and have pleasure in uprightness. As for me, in the uprightness of my heart I have willingly offered all these things. And now with joy I have seen your people, who are present here, to offer willingly to you. Psalm 7. O let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end, but establish the just. For the righteous God tests the hearts and minds.
1 Thessalonians chapter 2. But as we have been approved by God to be entrusted with the gospel, even so we speak, not as pleasing men, but God who tests our hearts. Jeremiah chapter 11. But, O Lord of hosts, you who judge righteously, testing the mind and the heart, let me see your vengeance on them, for to you I have revealed my cause.
Psalm 66. For you, O God, have tested us. You have refined us as silver is refined. Proverbs chapter 17. The refining pot is for silver, and the furnace for gold, but the Lord tests the hearts. Isaiah chapter 48. Behold, I have refined you, but not as silver. I have tested you in the furnace of affliction.
Jeremiah chapter 12. But you, O Lord, know me. You have seen me, and you have tested my heart toward you. Pull them out like sheep for the slaughter, and prepare them for the day of slaughter. Job chapter 23. But he knows the way that I take. When he has tested me, I shall come forth as gold.
Zechariah chapter 13. I will bring the 1/3 through the fire, will refine them as silver is refined, and test them as gold is tested. They will call on my name, and I will answer them. I will say, This is my people, and each one will say, The Lord is my God.
1 Corinthians chapter 3. According to the grace of God which was given to me, as a wise master builder I have laid the foundation, and another builds on it. But let each one take heed how he builds on it. For no other foundation can anyone lay than that which is laid, which is Jesus Christ. Now if anyone builds on this foundation with gold, silver, precious stones, wood, hay, straw, each one's work will become clear, for the day will declare it, because it will be revealed by fire, and the fire will test each one's work, of what sort it is. James chapter 1. My brethren, count it all joy when you fall into various trials, knowing that the testing of your faith produces patience. But let patience have its perfect work, that you may be perfect and complete, lacking nothing. If any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask of God, who gives to all liberally and without reproach, and it will be given to him. But let him ask in faith, with no doubting, for he who doubts is like a wave of the sea, driven and tossed by the wind. For let not that man suppose that he will receive anything from the Lord. He is a double-minded man, unstable in all his ways.